Welcome everyone to Planet Paphos. Today we are in Paphos. And in Paphos we're going to have a look around, see what's around, see what historically is around. We're going to go to the port, we're going to go to the seafront, but for now we're going to have some lunch. And the only way to do it is English style. There is a lot of English influence in this area, and we're going to do it the English way and go to a place that is well known in this area, and it's called Tea for Two. Let's go. You will find Tea for Two right on the main strip of Paphos itself. If you look down here, this is all the harbor and boardwalk. Okay, just before it. You can't park down there anyways. There's no more parking and no more driving along the main strip. They closed it for all pedestrians. So Tea for Two has been established in 1991. And there are 3 Tea for Two locations here right in Paphos. The first one is here on the seafront. The second one is very close to the Tombs of the Kings. And the third one is in Paphos city center. And most items are under 10 euros. And even an English breakfast, a full English breakfast, is under 5. I didn't get a chance to speak to the owner, but I know their pies are freshly made every day, and their scones and their cakes. Look how high this lemon meringue pie is. Now that is a pie. But before you have your dessert, you have to have your main. And today, I got the Toasted Club with chips, which was $7.95, which was sauce on the side, and she got the bangers and mash with peas, and that came to $6.95. So we just finished our meal at Tea for Two. So let me tell you, the price was excellent. So we had, to start, we had a couple teas. Then after the tea, we had our main meals, which you saw. And then after that, we got a takeaway scone and jam. And I actually got a piece of cherry pie to take home. And the bill came out to 25 euros. Now that is crazy. So if you're here in Paphos, Tea for Two is a good place to have a cheap meal. Even if you didn't have the dessert certificate, it would be definitely under 20 euros for 2 people. Now let's go back to our old-fashioned Greek-style music and enjoy the rest of Paphos. Okay, so now we're in the area of Gato Paphos, which means lower Paphos, down Gatos, down Cat, no, down Paphos. We're actually going to walk around on the main part of here. It's on the seafront. There's no cars allowed other than the police officer itself. Walk down the strip. We're going to have a look at all the shops that are here, restaurants. Obviously there's fish taverns because it's right by the sea. And they'll have the freshest fish you can find on this side of the island. I just found out on December 15th they closed this road for cars and parking. It was a great idea. And now you can enjoy this area without getting hit by a car when you're trying to take a bite of your mixed grill. And while you're walking down the streets of Paphos, make sure you stop and rub Buddha's belly. He'll wish you good luck. You definitely can stay in the Gato Paphos area because there are so many restaurants and amazing views. So I think the top 3 hotels to stay are Anami Hotel, the King Jason, and the Annabelle Hotel. Now we will be exploring these hotels in the summer when we come back to Cyprus's peak season, which is usually from May to September. This area is one of the oldest ports in Cyprus and was built by King Nikokis, and he was the ruler after the death of Alexander the Great. There are so many historical places around Paphos, such as the Tombs of the Kings, the house of Dionysos, and of course the birth of Aphrodite. And we went there yesterday, and let me tell you, I have to say it again, it was beautiful. And if you did miss the Aphrodite episode, I will put the link down below. So the water temperature in Cyprus does drop to 18 degrees in the winter. But we do have a lot of people that swim all year round, and they still say it's such a beautiful thing to get in that water. But getting out is the problem when the wind is there. So as you can see, there are so many restaurants to choose from. But in saying that, these restaurants are not the fish restaurants you want to go to. The fish restaurants are closer to the actual harbor itself. So if you're going to have anything on this side, definitely go for the touristy foods where there's hamburgers, hot dogs, and different things that you can choose from. But if you do want the best fish in Paphos, you'll be on that pier. And if you do want some Greek food, don't worry. This strip here definitely has Greek food for you. We're at the beginning of Gato Paphos, where is the start of where we were having lunch at Tea for Two. We walked down the main strip of the seafront, and now we're heading to the pier. Also on this pier, we can find boat cruises, half-day cruises, even fish boat cruises, and also there is a live pelican here. Hopefully you can find them so I can show them to you. Now this massive yacht is called the Ocean Vision, and it can be privately rented, and it holds 250 people, and it has an underwater restaurant. So if you like what you see, you can rent it with your friends. So you can park on this side, easier to get to if you just want to see the pier itself. The pier has many different restaurants, ice cream, it's crazy packed in the summer. It's actually busy today, we're still only in January. So it's quite a beautiful area of walking, and at the end, there's a surprise castle. The best time to come here is obviously just before the sun goes down. So you order your meal, you have your drink, and you're watching the sunset on this beautiful pier over the ocean. Now this is the area where the pelican is supposed to be, but I can't find them. There's a replica of the pelican, but a real pelican usually walks around this restaurant, and he's not here today. I wonder where he is. The boat tours here start for either half-day tours or full-day tours. You can start from the harbor and head toward even Aphrodite Rock. Or some of the tours go all the way to the Blue Lagoon National Park. The Blue Lagoon is one of the best waters you'll ever see in the area of Cyprus. And the roads are so bad that the only way you can see this is by boat. So if you are thinking of any boat trip, please take the boat trip to Blue Lagoon. It is worth every penny. Next, I'm going to show you boats, so cue the music! This is the Cyprus Ports Authority. This agency is responsible for the supervision and oversight of the port facility. I don't even know what that means, but it looks like it could make a beautiful fish restaurant. The surprise is the castle. It's not a bouncy castle. It's not Takeshi's castle. It's the Paphos castle. Let's go have a look inside. Before they named this Paphos castle, the original name was called Paisanity Fortress, and it was built to protect the whole port. On the first floor of this castle, it's divided into 3 rooms, where all the guards stayed. The upstairs area is almost the same, but it does have a fireplace, and only a few windows, but the view from the top is unbelievably amazing. You can walk into this area and have a look around, but to go upstairs and see the rest of the castle, it will cost you €2.50, and the view itself is way worth the money, so please have a look. There are so many historical places around the Paphos area, but for today, we have come to the end of our journey. So thank you for joining me here today on Planet Paphos, and we'll see you tomorrow. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and make sure you do ring that bell, because when you do, it actually tells you when my next video is coming out and it's ready for you to see. So take care for now.